Yo, what's going on YouTube? Welcome to a brand new video. This is going to be a sub 5-minute video where we're going to be breaking down a beautiful trade that we took today. It was only the second trade that we've taken in like 2 weeks. We made $561, which we're going to put up on the screen right now. And yeah, I'm going to show you guys exactly how we went through our entry method and where we held the TP and everything you can think of, right? Sit back and enjoy, like, comment, subscribe. So going into today, right, it's really important to know that going into today, I had a bullish bias from the start, right? That's really where it starts. Why? That's really because when price over here is trending downwards, price is continuously pushing up and low, creating lows and creating highs, no disruption, right? But here we get a sudden shift, right? We get a sudden change in delivery. Price comes down here, bounces the equilibrium, and then this daily candle fails to expand downwards, right? The same way that we've been going. And for me, that's very telling because we have buy side resting above, so price could potentially start now heading the other way. So our buys here, especially after closing with a big fat bullish candle, right, in terms of price action, I'm looking for price to actually go long here, right, pending what happens in the lower time frame. So what's happening in the lower time frame, right? We're actually going to push to Tuesday first of all, right? And Tuesday is going to be right, and this is really the, all we have marked off, because in the daily time frame we didn't have any imbalances, right? So we're marking off key levels. Now I'm marking off internal buy side and sell side, right, being key levels down here, right? And again, I'm looking for imbalances in the market. Price did, but price in London and Asia session actually already balanced the market out using that fair value gap as a bullish confirmation. Price is continuing to expand upwards, right? Being that happened, right, it only just solidifies my bias more of us continuously to push upwards and starting to sweep these highs over here, right? But obviously what I'm targeting is going to be this first high, which is really my draw on liquidity now. So now pushing into session, right, what's very important to know is my ranges, right? What is my dealing range? My dealing range is defined by these levels right here, right, where price has gotten to. Now I am not done with just marking off my levels, right? I have a significant sell side liquidity down here, and the reason why is because this is London lows, right? This is a significant area in terms of liquidity where price could draw to and price could deliver from, and I'm very mindful of that. Being that I know that I want to go long, my bias is long, my draw is to the upside, right? I know that the market's going to want to push lower before we push higher, right? Price is going to manipulate before it expands, right? Before it accumulates, right? Well, it's going to accumulate, and then price is going to distribute in your actual direction of where you want to go and where the market's actually going to go. Price in the opening minutes of the market, right, price does deliver to the downside, right? Price is taking out the first sell side liquidity down here, which is crazy because this could have been traded, right? I just didn't catch this move. We have an SMT put in right here, we have buy side swept, and then we have delivery to the downside, right? So be mindful of that we could have shorted here, but that wasn't in our bias, that wasn't in my mind, so I didn't want to potentially force something that I'm seeing now as price is moving. What occurs here now is very important, right? Because what happens is that I'm looking for the first entry time frame model, imbalances in the market to be disrespected or to be balanced out, right? And what's happening here is that after price drops into this key level, our first key level, right, we don't have an entry, right? We don't have an entry because price disrespects the only fair value gap that was formed on the lowest time frame that I personally like to take those entry fair value gaps on, right? So once price disrespects and bounces under, I'm really targeting these lows now. I know the market wants to push lower, right? So, I'm not going to short this low, but I know now after what happened here that price is now waiting to distribute to the upside after taking out these London lows. If price fails at London lows and continues to push lower, right, then I'm not taking a trade because that's not what I wanted to do, and price is just melting, right? So what am I waiting for? Price sweeps that London low, price ranges and gives you absolutely nothing, but then it gives you the first opportunity here after a significant sweep of a key level being our London lows, and finally a fair value gap that is being respected or ran through. Price is going to be ran through right here. Price breaks above. Our first entry was right here. Our first entry was right here at a retest of this inverse fair value gap, right? That was our first entry. Price taps in, triggers you in, price goes up, price ranges for a little bit and continues to distribute to the upside. I missed this entry, right? I'm gonna be, as you saw in the screenshot, actually, I'm gonna be completely honest, I missed this entry completely, right? So, you know, I literally missed here, and I could have gotten in here, but it's just not a part of my strategy. Once one level is tapped into, if I'm not triggered in there, I'm just gonna wait for something else, right? Now, what I so happened to catch, right, was the second level of distribution, right, that I don't really talk about much. Price continues to break above and starts now breaking above and distributing to the upside, creating new highs above the range, right? When that happens, I'm just going to look for the next imbalance to be balanced out and for price to then distribute upward in that second stage, right? The first stage would be from down here, which we missed. Now we have an imbalance, right? Set your buy limit right here, or wait for price to give you that confirmation after it wicks and gives you that rejection, right? Stops a little bit under 3.39 to risk to reward. Price taps into it again, and price delivers into that second stage and fulfills the trade, right? A trade that was originally meant for B down here, we ended up catching a little bit higher with proper risk to reward, making 560, and I'll tell you within what time frame. Within 25 minutes. So within 25 minutes, we secured $560. Beautiful trade. I hope this wasn't longer than 5 minutes. If you guys want more, you guys know where to hit me up. Everything's in the description. And thank you guys for getting me to 1,000 subscribers again. We're at 1,030. We're pushing up. Appreciate it. Turn your post notifications on, because I'm going to be dropping some exciting news and some new things that I'm going to be creating for us. So, deuce.